Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Thor here, and today we got these brand new sneak peeks for the Retro Replay promo that should be coming out tomorrow in NBA Live Mobile Season 5. We got these on KC's stream, so link to his channel and the stream will be in the description down below. You can go check it out for yourself. We're going to hop on in and take a look at some of these sneak peeks, so let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, this is what you will see in the news tab. Obviously, you've got that icon over there, which we saw in the sneak peeks for the World Tour promo, and that is linking to this Retro Replay promo. Now, some people had managed to pull that Gary Payton and the Penny Hardaway over there. I got to make sure it's Penny Hardaway, not Tim Hardaway. I know I called him Tim Hardaway for some reason in my last video when I went through the sneak peeks, so apologies for that. But anyway, Penny Hardaway and Gary Payton, some people have pulled them in the trade-up sets, and you still probably could get them in the trade-up sets, because those trade-up sets you can get 93 all the way up to 95 overall players. So you wouldn't be able to get the other players, but you can get those two still if you're looking to try and get them in the trade-up sets. But anyway, it says here, load up Retro Replay, full of classic throwback players. Play the Retro Replay event in the Live Today map. Again, it is going to be a Live Today promo. Earn 16-bit tokens and 79 to 89 overall players and trade them in for retro players in the sets. Visit the store for more supplies and for store exclusive players. This promo lasts for 5 days. So it is going to be a 5-day promo, and it is going to be in that Live Today map. So it's going to be a similar format to the other stuff that we have had in the Live Today, sort of whenever we have a promo in the Live Today section, it's going to be a similar format to that. So it is kind of like pay to win, like to be able to get Shaq, you're probably going to have to spend quite a bit of money unless you've got a ton of cash lying around, which some people do. And if you're willing to spend it for the Shaq, by all means go for that. But we'll go through some of their stats as well and exactly what you'll need to get them. Let's go on to the next slide. As you can see, Retro Replay, this is the event over here. Now, it's similar to the other stuff, like I said. You will get one 16-bit token over there and a 79 to 89 overall player. Now, I think the benefit with paying through this is probably the player. Like, if you think about it, the player you could probably use for monthly master sets, some trade-up sets, maybe even some of the World Tour sets if you're still trying to get those masters. That's the only thing I can see those players being useful for, unless you're trying to get the masters in the Retro Replay promo. But that's up to you. I might just play through a couple if I finish the World Tour promo, which I should do pretty soon, either today or tomorrow. I've got 3 of the masters, just need 1 more, then I should get that Carmelo Anthony. Make sure you're subscribed, because when I do get him, gameplay will be dropping on the channel. That's why I think maybe you could play this promo to get those gold players if you finish with World Tour. Get those extra gold players, either sell them, because the prices might go up depending on what you need in the sets, which we'll go on to as well. So the prices could go up, or you could use them in trade up sets, get some rare players. Again, the coin making method video on those trade up sets. If you want to go check that out, make sure you go do so. But anyway, this event is looking like you're going to get 5 every single day, and they are going to cost 50 stamina. As you can see on the right of this, there's a VIP event, which we have had in the last couple of Live Today promos. And what you have here is it's looking like it's the same thing. Like, you got 5 events, play through each day, and probably going to cost you like 50 stamina, maybe a bit less. Or judging by the emblems over there, it's giving you 30, so maybe it's 30 stamina. But as you can see, you're going to get 2 16-bit tokens from that event over there. But you're going to have to unlock that by actually spending money to unlock that VIP event. So again, if you want to spend the money, by all means, but we'll have to wait for the promo to drop. And another thing we'll probably know about when a promo actually does drop is the achievements, because we didn't get any screenshots of that. So whether we get a court, a jersey, all that stuff, because I know that's probably the main reason why lots of people do go for this event, or these types of event, is just for that jersey or court. So if it's a good jersey and a good court, then by all means try and get that Gary Payton if you just need 1 player or 2 players to get Penny Hardaway. But if you think about it, in the achievements, if you have managed to get to the players from the trade up sets, then you might not actually need to do these sets to get the jersey or the court. It depends whether EA decide to not do the achievement just because they know people can get them from the trade up sets. Again, we'll have to wait until tomorrow, but make sure you're subscribed, because when that promo does drop, I will have a video on that, and you don't want to miss that. So let's go on in. As you can see, you got 93 Payton, 95 Penny Hardaway. We'll go on to the other one. So 98 Clyde Drexler and 100 overall Shaquille O'Neal. So those are the sets over there. Obviously, you've got this trade-in set as well, which we'll go on to. But what you actually need for these sets, if we go on into Gary Payton set, you're going to need 20 16-bit tokens and some elite and gold players. Now, before, I think of previous types of these promos, you have to use players from the mobile season, but this time it's not looking like that. Because if you look at the bottom, you got some mint collection players. You got all these guys over here that were from previous mobile seasons and different mobile seasons, like the John Collins from Golden Week. That was in a different mobile season. So it's looking like you can use any elite player or any gold player in the set over here, depending on whether they're in the range, of course. So you need 20 79 to 83 overall gold players, and then 10 84 to 88 overall elite players. It is looking like you don't have to just use off-season hype players. You can use any type of player, and that's always good, because then you don't have to spend as many coins in the auction house, or use some of the trade upsets, all that stuff. You don't have to use as many because you can use a wide range of players over there. As you can see, for Penny Hardaway, you're going to need 40 16-bit tokens, some higher overall elite players and some other elite players and some gold players as well. But what we have seen in the past with some of these promos is when you do get the master, if you just scroll all the way over to see these sets. Now, when you get the master, you'll probably get this token over here. I think it is a cassette token, or it could be something else, but we'll go on to that as well. But you will get that and the master, and it's looking like you'll also get some 89 overall elite players with the set. So with this Gary Payton set, you'll get Gary Payton, you'll get that extra token which you need to get Shaq. Again, we'll go on to that later, and you will get 2 89 overall elite players over there. Now for Penny Hardaway, you are going to get Penny Hardaway, the token, and 3 89 overall players. For Clyde Drexler, you're going to get that token, you're going to get Clyde, and you're going to get 4 89 overall players. And then going on to Shaq, well, you don't really need anything, you'll just get that Shaq over there. Then going on to Clyde Drexler's set, you're going to need 60 16-bit tokens, some more elite players, some more gold players, all that stuff. And then finally for Shaquille O'Neal, it's cartridge tokens, not cassette tokens, but that's what you're going to need for them. And I think those 3 tokens you'll get from completing 3 of the master sets. So getting that Penny Hardaway, getting that Gary Payton, getting that Clyde Drexler in the sets alone, you will get the cartridge tokens as well alongside them, and then you should be able to go on and do this set over here. Now for this one, you're going to need 40 16-bit tokens as well as completing the other 3 sets, or maybe you buy it in the store and then getting those elite players as well. And this Shaquille O'Neal, he's looking like a little bit of a beast, but we'll go on to the stats as well. As you can see, you have got this hype player exchange. Now this one, like I said with the other one you could probably use as many elite players as you want in different like mobile seasons, whereas this one is just off-season hype players. So it's just going to be players in the off-season hype section. So like all these elite players you're getting from World Tour, all of them from monthly master packs this month, all of that stuff you can exchange 2 for 1 16-bit token. And previously with this type of set, you're probably going to have a cooldown of maybe 8 hours, stuff like that. So make sure you're doing this if you want to try and get those 16-bit tokens, because those are the hardest things to get. No money spent when you're trying to get these players. As you can see, this Gordon Hayward, I think he is one of the store players. As you can see, his text is a little bit different. With the other ones say retro replay player, whereas this one's a retro replay next gen player. So I'm guessing this one will be a store player. Here's a 97 overall strategic small forward. His stats are kind of like all round. He's a good card. As you can see, 91 speed, 90 agility, 87 dunking, 93 layup, 91 3-point shot. I think that probably should have been a little bit higher, but it is what it is. 96 mid-range shots, some fairly high rebounding stats for that Gordon Hayward over there. Defensive wise and playmaking wise, he isn't looking too bad. Again, he is looking like a good all-around card. He's got 89 steal, 83 block, 89 on the box out stats, and 95 offensive post strength. So he's looking like a decent card all around. Whether you want to get him, it depends what you need to do in the store to get him. Then as you can see, this De'Aaron Fox over here, again, he's looking like a store player as well. He's a power point guard. Again, he's kind of like all around a good player. 98 3-point shot, so again, a little bit higher than that Gordon Hayward. 99 mid-range shot, 93 speed, which probably should be a little bit higher than that. But his rebounding stats are fairly good for a point guard. Defensive wise, again, not the best, but on that playmaking side, he is pretty good, except for that offensive box out. 91 on both for the offensive and defensive box out, which is pretty good over there. Then going on to Clyde Drexler, 98 power shooting guard over there. He is one of the masters you can get from the sets if you're going to try and do that. 101 agility, 94 dunking, 98 layup, 95 mid-range shot, 98 3-point shot. He's looking like a pretty good card, pretty good shooter. Of course, he's a shooting guard, so he should be shooting pretty well. 100 triple threat, 95 drawing offensive foul, so maybe he gets the free throw line a lot. Depends, we'll have to wait and see. 95 steal, blocks fairly low, but you wouldn't expect that from a shooting guard. Going on to this Grandmaster, that 100 overall finesse center, Shaquille O'Neal. Now, he isn't a playstyle select. You are going to get him in finesse alone, and that is it. That's the only playstyle you can get, or from what it's looking like from all the sets. It depends whether EA change it, but I doubt it. 102 dunking, 100 layup, 94 speed, 99 agility, 100 offensive rebounding, 101 defensive rebounding. Not as high 3-point shot, although it's Shaq. He's not really going to be shooting the 3 ball that much. 84 mid-range shot and 103 strength. So he's going to bully people in the paint. He's going to be dunking the ball crazy. He's going to be absolute monster in the paint. And he's just going to be a really good center, it's looking like. Especially if you're a finesse player and you need this center. Like, I know we've had the monthly masters where you could select the playstyle we've got, but this card is looking really nice. And as you can see, 100 off-post footwork, 102 defensive box out, 99 offensive box out. Offensive post strength is 99, 100 defensive post footwork, 98 block, which is just nuts. So his defensive stats are pretty insane. His in the paint stats are really good as well. It's just that shooting stats aren't that good, but as center, you're not really going to shoot the ball that much. Now, a lot of people have been saying, and I think this as well, It is like a promo to do with like NBA Live 1995, I think it was, where Shaq was the cover athlete for that. So it's looking back at the throwback back on EA's like previous game with NBA Live, the console version, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all the sneak peeks that we got for this brand new promo. Again, let me know in the comments down below exactly what you guys think of the promo. Do you think it's going to be a good one? Do you like the players? Do you not like the players? Or let me know all of that in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.